Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. When I met you recently, you were Miss Universe, but right now it's like you are the universe of Miss Universe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen all that you've been doing. You've been very topical in the past few weeks, I must say, going around and being a great ambassador for Ghana. So it's really good to have you on the show here today.
Thank you for having me.
Everything going well with you?
Great. I'm amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When did you get back? I didn't expect you to be back so soon.
Everybody did not.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. I got back about a week and some days ago.
Oh, wow. Can you tell me a bit about that experience, though? I mean, we were all minding our business, and then the next thing, Miss Universe is going for literally the international pageant. She's representing Ghana. That's Miss Universe Ghana, going on international to compete with how many others?
I think about 84.
That's a whole lot. That's literally the whole world, really. Yes, indeed. So tell me about that experience, you know, all the preps that went into it and getting on the final stage.
I mean, the experience was amazing. You know, leaving my country to go out there and represent my country to the universe, to the bigger stage was just a great experience. I was just an ambassador to Ghana, and I felt amazing to carry that flag, to carry that name out there.
Wow. So, you know what? I want us to, paint a little bit of a picture. You've been preparing by yourself to get on there. I've understood pageantry a bit. You've been preparing, and then you get there finally. The jitters. Are you nervous after seeing all these ladies? You know, sometimes there's this little intimidation. Did you experience any of that? Talk to me.
I think everybody does. I don't know, but then I always do. I always do. You know, because you go there with the spirit and the mindset that you're going for a competition, first of all, and then there are going to be 83 more countries, and you add it to it. And these are girls who have prepared for it over the years. And then you get there, you only have your preparation from home. And then, so there's so much in your mind, physically, mentally. But then when you get there, all you have to do, well, all I did was have fun and then be the best representation for Ghana.
That's nice. And you enjoyed yourself as well.
I did.
Look, I don't know if y'all saw that outfit representing Ghana. What was that called? Traditional?
Yeah, that was the national costume.
What went into it? Tell me about it. You were carrying the stool, and there was so much in your outfit. We'll be showing them a little snippet of that, but take us through, the conceptualization of that outfit.
Right. The national costume was just an idea I came up with. I don't know if they actually followed with the national competition when we had the Miss Universe Ghana 2022 competition. And what I represented was Yasentua, basically, and I still use the stool, but that time it was at the back. And then this time, because I was going to the international stage, I believed that I needed to carry Ghana with me, and the best way to carry was put it on my head for everybody to actually see. Yes, and then, to make an impact. And I'm glad to see that everybody is actually taking notice of the stool on my head.
Oh, it was right there. You were carrying the stool.
Yes.
We couldn't miss it.
Right. Yeah, so that was basically, and then the gold color just representing our gold, and then our culture, and then how strong women are, and how powerful we are as well as women, and being able to go out there and then make an impact. So that was basically it. And then on the skirts of the national costume, there were women, representing women who have actually impacted Ghana in so many ways throughout history. Wow.
And women actually are carrying the economy, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Like, we have so many, women in business. In fact, maybe if you go to the business center in Accra, Makola, most of the people with stores there and shops there and businesses there are the women. So I'm really glad that you highlighted the women. What are some of the opportunities that, these pageants open up for you? Because, I mean, you're not just doing pageantry, right?
Yes, I think pageantry, I always say, is a job. Yes, it's a job.
It is?
It is a job.
It's not just, okay, I know that work was difficult for me, I'm not going to lie. But it's not just the work, it's not just, representing your country. What is it?
It's not. So there's beauty, but there's something beyond beauty that we also look out for. So pageantry is just a platform that puts young women out there, that empowers young women to becoming who they really want to become, and then use that to actually impact the society, to give back to the society. So it's a platform that grooms women, and I'm so much grateful to be in pageantry. So to me, being part of this competition and going out there to the international platform is representing not only my country, but then as well, leaving a mark for myself. Because we are few women who go out and then represent. We are few women out of so many in the world who can have the opportunity to go out there and then represent that country. And to me, I'm just grateful for that. I'm grateful. You can get contact depending on where you find yourself as a model. You can even become an ambassador. You can never tell, and I hope to. Right. So then you can get other deals depending on how you brand yourself.
Right. So is this something that you always wanted to be? Was it modeling? Is this something that came as a result of self-actualization? How did it all start for you?
Fun fact, once I was in school, I think when I was getting to my last year in school, I couldn't pay my fees. And then so I had to get something doing, but something that wouldn't, sell my soul out.
Hey,
Let me put
it's
it that
deep,
way.
it's deep.
Exactly. Something I was going to be proud of myself for doing it. And then I was also going to get something out of it. And then so I went into modeling. And by God being so good, it led me somewhere. And then I also tried pageantry. Now again, we should know that pageantry and modeling are two different
things.
Exactly.
They should know.
But
if you can still give us the distinction between the two.
Right. I think being a model is just being a model to sell a product. So being able to wear something or use something to just sell it. But then pageant, as I said, there's beauty and then there's brains attached to it. So it's someone who comes out to represent a country or just represent a brand and being able to impact as well with that.
Right.
So it's a job to be a pageant queen. It's not just beauty. It's not about the glam and the glam. There's work that needs to be done.
Right.
Yeah.
So as a result of having to pay your fees, you got into modeling. And how long did it take between modeling and then landing pageantry? Was Miss Universe your first?
Well, Miss Universe was not my first. I started with Miss Intercontinental, Ghana, 2018. I didn't compete in Ghana, but I was appointed.
Right.
So I had the opportunity to represent Ghana in the Philippines.
Okay.
And then right after I came back and I was like, you know what, let me try Miss Universe Ghana. And I wanted to go through the process. And I went through the process. It was amazing. I competed with 32 young ladies in Ghana. It was tough, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But I made the experience was great. I made sisters out of it. And they were still very, very supportive while I even went for the international pageant.
Oh, that's nice.
Right. And then so that was it. I think it took me about 3 years from modeling to becoming a beauty
That's
queen.
a really short time, oh. Because when I look at it, there's some who have modeled for a while and then they then decided they wanted to get into pageantry. And even with pageantry, it took them quite a while to finally land, something like this. And here you are, you're the winner, Miss Universe 2022.
Right.
It's beautiful to see, indeed. Now take me through a little bit of your language experience as well. I can sense that you have a little French, it's a French accent. So is it really, is the French accent or is it a mixture?
I think it's a mixture. Yeah, I think it's a mixture. So I spent most of my childhood traveling around several African-speaking countries, mostly French-speaking countries mostly.
Oh, right.
And then so I speak French, Spanish, and Portuguese, as you said, as well as English. And then Chi, because I'm from
hello.
Ashanti region.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Help me with your surname.
Mofuman.
Mofuman.
Yes.
Mofuman.
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 Yes.
From the Ashanti region.
No, so I was named after my mom.
Ah,
Right.
Right. Okay. So now I think we've cleared that because I was wondering. So where's Mofuman from?
So my mom is from Equatorial Guinea. Exactly.
Wow, it's loaded. It's loaded. Do you have an Equatorial Guinea name?
Engracia is Spanish.
Right. So that comes from there as well.
Yes.
So Engracia Mofuman.
Yes.
Engracia. Not Gracia or
Engracia.
Gracia.
Gracia.
Gracia. We've cleared the air. Talk to me about your hair though. At what point did you realize like that's actually your power?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no, it
love
is.
that.
No, it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's what
It
it is.
is.
Yeah.
Look, as soon as you walk into a room, it hits you.
Right.
And I've heard so many times for a woman to rock a bald look, and she looks so beautiful. She is beautiful.
Thank you.
Simple and short, and it's
Thank you.
powerful. Yeah.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. So I actually had hair 3 years ago.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did?
Yes, I did.
So is this your first time going bald?
Very first time.
Wow.
Very first time. So I think it was just a self-talk, and I decided to, I was like, let me try something. I'm someone who likes adventure, and I was like, okay, I had hair on. I started modeling as well.
Yeah.
I started modeling, and I was like, what could actually make me, what could make me stand out from the whole modeling, industry, the whole modeling crowd that we have a lot of models. So I was like, let me try cutting my hair. I didn't care how I was going to look because I also felt like if I cut my hair, maybe I was going to find who I truly am, building more confidence about myself. And once I did that, trust me, the confidence just went like
wow
times 100, and that was it. And I was like, wow,
Yeah.
this is actually the real me.
Yeah.
And I walk like this. I see a lot of people looking, in Ghana, I want to do something a bit.
It's
Everybody's
like that.
looking
It's like
and then
that.
talking.
I hope they didn't call you names for it
Oh,
though.
it comes with it.
Oh wow, it
Yeah,
does.
it comes with
What are
it.
some of the names that came with it?
Oh, say when you walk and you have people calling you, hey, it's in here, things like that.
Oh really?
yeah. It
Hey,
comes with
Ghanaians, stop it, okay? It's not nice.
But then to me, I feel like it's marketing. And I really don't mind. I really don't mind. I think it's always on the positive side. I really don't mind. And it's not everybody that can stand out and then cut their hair.
Yeah.
I had opportunities to speak to a lot of ladies, and then when they see me cut my hair, I'm like, hey, me, I can't cut my hair. Or I always have to be with my hair and all that. But then I felt like hair is just an accessory.
Yeah.
It's like you wearing a trouser. It's like you wearing, you know.
Shorts.
Exactly.
A dress.
It is not who you are as a person. Exactly.
I mean, and it's nice to change your looks, actually. I mean, I think that's one of the beauties of life. How can you live your whole life, you just did one hairstyle and you're leaving? Wow, after all of the opportunities. I said, go for it. Whatever hairstyle that you want to rock, go for it. And I think you're also empowering the other women who may not necessarily be able to grow their hair so long. You know, you actually show them that it's possible to rock this look and look great anyway in any outfits, no matter the weather. Yeah, so beautiful. All right, now we have a little video that we want to show. So we'll be showing that in a bit. But I do want to get into, you know, what's next for Engracia. You know, after the pageants, you went on, you did what you'd been looking forward to. After Miss Universe Ghana, there was the, you know, Universe on the international stage. What next?
Well, I had opportunity to launch my project as Miss Universe Ghana. I entitled the Power in the Pencil Project under the Engracia Foundation. And it's a driving that teaching every young girl the most basic form of education, you know, to read and to write. And I'm so grateful that I'm actually working with the Ministry of Education.
Nice.
Yes, and some other organization as well under the Ministry of Energy. So I'm hoping that now that I'm back and I'm done with the media to work and, you know, go back and then continue with that. Yeah. And personally as well, maybe get something doing because I like to get busy. I
like that. I mean, no wonder you went on and did international relations as well. But why education out of everything that, you know, you could have chosen? Do you have a personal story there?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about it.
I believe that education is key. And when it comes to women, it's principal, it's primordial. We need to have women educated and young women because I believe that women are they are the carriers, they're the bearers of the future. When a woman is educated, is the first. They are like, how can I like, they're the star. They carry the child, and once the child comes out, they train the child. They are the first teachers to the child. So if the woman is not educated, how does she transfer whatever she has to the child? And sometimes when they are not educated, they can barely accept the fact that education is key for every individual success. So to me, I think that education is not just important for anybody, but then it's very, very much important for women, exactly.
That's true. And education is absolutely imperative because it opens up your mind and you're able to make even better, better contributions to society. And I think you're fantastic. What other talents do you have aside dancing?
I think singing.
Singing too?
I can try, but I'm not so good.
You're not so good at it? You think you want to get better at it? Yeah, so I shouldn't put you on the spot like that after all this dancing. It's fine. It's all good. Thank you so much for being on the show with me today. We've absolutely enjoyed you. But since you're very passionate about women and education, I want you to speak to a woman out there and a girl out there who's watching you right now.
Okay.
Catch your breath.
All right. So I'm just going to tell every young girl out there or young woman or girl child that is coming up, and I want to let you know that you are capable, you are powerful, you can do it, and never forget that education is the key. Don't give up, no matter the difficulties, because we are all going through ups and downs. Just fight for it and go for it. You can do it. And know that we all love you. No matter what, love yourself first.
Yeah. I like that. Love yourself first. Yes, indeed. I will tell you something. Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. It didn't say more than yourself. So love yourself too, honey. Love yourself some extra. I have with me Engracia Mofuman. Yes, in the building. We wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Yes, we'll be following you on all social media platforms as well. It's Engracia.
Yes.
Just Engracia?
Just Engracia.
Just Engracia. So we'll be following your progress as well. And any way we can help you, on your projects, we'll definitely do that as well. Education is imperative. Education is power. Education is the future. So get educated as much as possible. We'll be back after the break on Showbiz 360. Don't go anywhere.